Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's plant is going to be Ficus elastica variegata, also known as the variegated rubber tree. They are absolutely beautiful plants, and some variegations on them are absolutely beautiful. Like this one leaf here is completely white and does not have any green variegation whatsoever, and I think that's absolutely amazing. And basically this plant is quite finicky, it is quite temperamental, you do need to know how to look after it. You can't just pop it in a corner and expect it to grow. Most plants are not like that. So we're going to go through some care tips to make sure that this plant grows really well for you, and we're going to make sure that this plant grows well in your house. So I have my plant growing right next to the window. It gets afternoon sunlight, so it gets some nice rays and it's always warm. But if it's an especially hot day, I do notice that it actually gets burnt, and that is because of the variegations. So the variegations will actually get burnt. So on this leaf over here, it got a bit burnt. On this leaf here, it got very burnt. Also on this leaf here. So that is not going to kill your plant. It's not going to do any damage to the plant. It's just going to make it look less aesthetically pleasing. So what I do is I just go with a pair of scissors and I'll go and I'll cut it off. And it's not going to harm the plant. It's not going to kill your plant. It's just going to make your plant look more aesthetically pleasing. You can, of course, leave it on there. It's your choice. I water my plant at least once a week, and I go and I clean her once a week. And she's very easy to care for. She's actually springing out a new leaf right here. I got her when she was about this big, and now she's about 40 to 50 centimeters tall, and they grow pretty quickly, giving that you give them the right amount of light, you give them the right amount of sun, you give them the right amount of water, you give them the right growing conditions, they will grow well. So I'll water it about once a week, or when it is dry, I'll use my moisture meter and I'll place it down into the soil and I'll check if it needs moisture. This plant does not need moisture. I just watered her yesterday, so she's pretty dry. Wet. So basically they're very easy to care for, and also you'll notice that they might get little variegations on the actual tree trunk, which is actually very, very fascinating. I'm not sure if they actually are able to photosynthesize in that tree trunk, because there is green pigmentation, so there is got to be chlorophyll in it, but I'm not actually quite sure if they can. I'll have to do some more research. This plant I will dust off with, like all my other plants, with warm, lukewarm water once every week when I water them. And I fertilize this plant with 1-2-3 fertilizer, and I'll dilute it with water, and I give them liquid fertilizer, and I'll give it to them once a month. In the growing season, of course. If it's not in the growing season, you're wasting your fertilizer. It's just going to drain through. I recently repotted her into this nice terracotta pot. I like using terracotta because it's not plastic. It's also allows the soil to breathe, so you don't have that much chance of getting root rot or anything like that. And she is very happy. That is basically what concludes of growing a ficus. This is my second ficus growing video, and I'm going to be doing them on all of my ficuses that I have. There are about 870 plants in the actual genus, and of course I do not have most of those. In South Africa we only have a few, and I am only going to be doing videos on the ones that I actually have. Like yesterday I posted a video on my ficus bambino, and now today, and then tomorrow, and every day I'm going to be posting a video on the different ficuses and the different care tips that I have on them. So basically that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye from me and my plant.